Hi everyone. Today we are in an artist talk for the Hong Kong and Thai showcase happening at the School of Creative Media, City University of Hong Kong. Sorry. Hi everyone. Today we are at the artist talk of the showcase of the Hong Kong artists, or Hong Kong artworks and the Thai art moving image artworks happening at the School of Creative Media, City University, Hong Kong right now. Today we have the artists from Thai to talk about their work. We also have representatives from Thai as well. So Manuel, would you mind talking about having a little introduction about Thai first?
Okay, well, Angel, thank you very much for the invitation and for being with you guys. Just to say that 3 weeks ago, I was at the Lions Gate myself in Hong Kong, yeah, and I know that you are based very close, so that makes me very happy if I'm connecting with you, but this time online. Well, to say that we are called TAI University in Madrid. We are one of the leading arts schools in Spain, and we are very happy to be here with you guys because, well, basically our school articulates in different faculties, which is filmmaking, which is music, fine arts, photo, and performing arts. So the invitation that we have for you to experience are the short films that comes from our university, but not only from the film area, also from other areas, because we are very capable of interconnecting the various departments. So we work transversally, okay? So, well, about myself, my name is Manuel Alvarez, and I'm responsible for running the Arts Innovation Department, which is Arte y Creación, as we say in Spanish. And in parallel, I'm also coordinating the various production companies that we have in the university. We have 1,800 students. We are right in the center of Madrid. And saying this, before the rest of the colleagues speak, I would like to say a firm invitation you guys to come to Madrid anytime and experience the campus. The reason why when Susana coordinated with Sara this invitation, we thought this is great because this is a unique opportunity to exchange culture between two amazing cities in the world, which is Hong Kong and Madrid. Both cities, they have a strong story. I mean, imagine Hong Kong with the sort of metropolis that it is, and Madrid with the history that it has. We thought that sharing short films made in these environments would be very nice for students within your university in Hong Kong and for TAI to experience the short films from Hong Kong. Of course, to say that my last thing is to say a big thank you to you guys, but Susana, particularly for giving us the invitation to do this. We've never bridged before with Hong Kong in the past, and we hope that this is not just the beginning, let's say, final thing, but of course the beginning of something that can transcend in next years and next occasions. So that's all for me, and thank you very much, Angel, for the invitation.
Thank you, Manuel. Maybe let me also talk about this collaboration this time. So I'm Angel, Agent Creative in Videotage, and we are so happy to work with SMIFest as well as TAI and the School of Creative Media in Hong Kong this time for this project showcasing artworks from their students or graduate artists that have been produced like over the last year. So it is a really meaningful opportunity for the young artists from both places to exchange and communicate, and also to show different points of views of their artistic approach or their life. So I will pass the time to the artists to talk about their work. Who would like to start first?
Eva, do you want to start?
I don't mind if you don't want to. I can. So I start. Okay. It's okay. Yeah, you hear me right? Okay. First of all, good afternoon in Hong Kong and good morning in Spain, and thanks for having me here talking with you. with its Consuelo, that is like an experimental short film, but more like a mockumentary. With this project, we wanted to tell an unusual story with a funny main character, and more unusual than the whole story. And we wanted the main character to be the center of a life with all of the disgraces, no, and the judgment of the society. But then at the end, she recovers from it and spends her life in the most funny ways, like she is. And we wanted to experiment with the device, with the format, because we were in like short film experiment classes. So we decided to take pictures with analogic cameras, and then build the narration once you have all the pictures. So yeah, maybe it's 70% of, okay, I have this idea and I had to prepare it, but then maybe you change your mind, you change things when you're editing. And I think for me, it ended up with a good short film at the end, and you never know if it's fiction or it's real. Always the people ask me, and I'm happy with that result. That would be all. Thank you. Sorry for my English.
You speak very well.
No worry about that. Thank you, Eva. And Sarah?
Well, hi, good morning, good afternoon there. Thank you, Susana, to SMIFest for selecting these short movies from TAI. And also thank you to School Media Hong Kong and Videotage, because it's a great opportunity for us that our movies can be shown there. And well, Romeo is a documentary. Also, a lot of people think that it's a fiction, but it's not. It's a documentary, and it's about Maria and Kevin, that are two teenagers of the town of Malaga in the south of Spain, that they become parents very soon when they are 15 years old. So I record all the process of the pregnancy. I record Maria when she was three months, 6 months, 9 months, and when the baby was born. So it has been a very long process, filming not only Maria and the baby, but also all the friends are on, all the community that it's around the baby, no? So a lot of things happens in the middle, and well, we will try to reflect the reality of this family, this so young family, no, very young family that is growing all that together.
Thank you, Sarah. Actually, I think it's interesting because both your work are documentary, and I am curious, like when I'm watching the themes, I'm curious, like why and how have you come to a decision? Okay, I would like to film this topic. I'd like to have a short film about these people and their life. Like why have you picked these topics for this documentary project?
Well, first of all, Maria is my niece, so they were very close to me. Of course, when she told us that she was pregnant with 15 years old, of course, it was very shocking for all of us, no? But I saw her like so secure of herself to have the baby, and she didn't doubt any time. So I was like very shocked about this. She wasn't scared. She was like very secure of herself. So I tried to. I thought like let's film this how it's going to be, because all of them, they are like very optimistic people and like very happy, and I don't see in them like they are scared. Like they are very optimistic about the future and about all that comes to them. So I thought like something interesting what happened there. So I tried to film that.
Thank you, Sarah. And Eva, like Consuelo has a really spectacular life. And may I know why have you chosen her as topic for your documentary?
So it's a curious story because one day I was just walking through Madrid, and I saw like a demonstration about pensions with older people than me, and I was like, oh, like I don't like this situation. For me, I feel bad for them because why they had to fight for this when they all. Someone had to do it before, and also it mixes with another day that I was just scrolling in Twitter, and I saw an interview to a former actress from El Destape, Susana Estrada. I don't know if you know her, but she was just retired in Benidorm, and I was like, okay, I want a character that I think she has a tragic history, but you don't have to tell that part of the life, and you just show her retired, but in a Madrid neighborhood. And I really like that idea. Like I really like the humor. I think we can only see in TV and in films a type of humor, and I just wanted to let's let her talk, like she will do it on her own. And with these premises, we were talking, the woman that I casted, we were talking like for hours and hours, and I just saw her, and I knew she was the one because she understood the life like me, and we were in different ages, and she showed me things. She told me things, and I told her, and it was really nice, that conversation. And I think with those things that happened to me and with the conversation with her, it just born the idea.
Thank you. And that's very interesting. I'm not sure if you have watched the work from Hong Kong, but I've watched both. And I think it's interesting that if I compare the works from both cities, Hong Kong artwork were a little bit gloomy. I don't know if because of the city life or because we live in like concrete jungles, etc. But if we look at the Madrid's work, those are really upbeat, even though, like for example, in Sarah's work, the young parents are actually dealing with something bad in their life, but the overall tone is very upbeat and positive. May I know if like your environment or your city have any influence to how you portray things or how you present it, like topics in your work? Sarah, would you like to go first?
Yes, I think like I don't know if I understood very well the question because I couldn't hear you very well, but I understood if the city of the where we are born, that it's connected to our work. Is it?
Yes.
Yes, I think that it's very connected because, of course, I think when we try to speak or to make an artwork, it's about something you know, no? And you have to know it like very well to be able to speak about it. So for me, it was like very easy to speak about this topic. Also, it's not very easy because it's like very shocking, no? Having this having a baby and having a family, it's something that I really I know very well then. So it was also very easy to access to them, not in all the cases, because not all the time, because you know they are teenagers and it's very difficult to work with children and teenagers. And well, sometimes I arrange everything to film. Like I live in Madrid, and I used to go to Malaga to film them, and I arrange with all the team, all the cameras and everything. And they suddenly say they don't want to go to film because whatever, no. So it has been very very easy. But of course, for them, they felt very comfortable with me speaking about like very private things and about their feelings, also the way they do, because they felt like very relaxed with me. And of course this is not easy if you don't know the people, no, or if you work with actors and actresses, you have to do a very hard work with this. It's like that work was like done because we had a relationship. So yes, I think it has been easier if we speak about things that we know, that they are close to us, like this.
You know, I wanted to say something about the point, Angel. I'm sorry that I'm jumping here, but about cities. And it's true that, you know, the short films that I saw from Hong Kong as compared to the ones that are made in Madrid, I mean, clearly the physicality of Hong Kong is a very different city compared to Madrid. Hong Kong is a ultra dense, vertically built. And I saw that many of the students, they were focusing on stories with some dystopian element. It seems that for them, the city of Hong Kong is a very easy place and comfortable place to film. Of course, Hong Kong is an extraordinary city, but the angle that they gave to their angst as artists, you know, I think connects very well. Sometimes in Madrid, I think it's more difficult because the city, in a way, is let's say, I don't want to say that it's friendlier, because I think Hong Kong is such a great city as well as Madrid, but the way that is built, in the case of one short film, I think it was made about brutalist architecture, for instance, in Madrid. You know, it had a very close connection with architecture. But besides that, I think Hong Kong is either about putting the city as a part of this, you know, the anguish of the artist, let's say, creatively speaking, but also to escape, you know, on like nature, reservoirs, or somehow finding ways to disconnect from the big city. You know, I think it's a great combination, the two of them, because it really shows how cities play a different role on filmmaking dependently where they are made. And this is a beautiful exercise.
Thank you, Manuel. Yes, I actually feel the same. And I would say I try to not talk too much about the Hong Kong artwork here, because it is about the Spanish artists, but it's more about how they have internal exploration and to solve their feelings, their emotions throughout the practice, through animations, through experimental film, to ask the artists here about like how the environment has input in their artwork. And Eva, would you like to talk about your work? Because your work is really cheerful. Like when I watch it, it feels really, the personality comes out, but the overall vibe and feeling of the film is really positive and upbeat as well.
Yes, it's what Manuel was saying. It's not about, it's more friendly, but it's like really cheerful. And we have so many people different here, that we come from all Spain also, and not only the architecture of the city, but yeah, we have, I think everyone who comes here have a strong personality, like maybe not cheerful, but has strong personality. And I think Consuelo also, like you can see here, and you can see it in the aesthetic of the short film. I think it translates the aesthetic, her personality. Yes, and so Madrid, yes, has a really has been really influenced in the short film, I think.
Thank you.
And apart from the city, maybe it is also a generational question regarding the mental health. That because when I watch the films from Hong Kong, it impressed me a lot that they are very young filmmakers and also very influenced by these mental problems and anguish. And maybe I think after the screening, Sara and me and another lecturer from TAI, we were discussing about that this is a generational problem because now young people are very anguished, and I think this is something common between Hong Kong artists and Spanish artists, but maybe at the end when they create the product, the artwork, finally they express in a much more happier way, apparently, in these short films that we are screening from TAI. But at the end, I think in the core, it is the same problem.
Yeah, that's true. I think what is so precious about video work is reflect directly what the artist feels or think into moving images. So that's why it is very direct to the artist, to the creator themselves. And I think in terms of generation, I think the way to express or the way how they care about the people, the environment around them is the same. But I think it's very interesting in different culture, different artists choose different approach to pose these questions and observation in their life. And in terms of this, here's my last question. I realized that a lot of you have used documentary, especially Sara and Eva, both of you use documentaries, but in a very unconventional way as documentary to create this work. May I know why you have chosen this format and medium to do so? Eva, you would like to start first?
Okay. I was thinking, actually. So if Sara wants to go first.
So, oh yeah, Sara, you would like to go first?
Sorry.
Okay. Sara, you're mute.
Sorry. Well, in my case, like for me, it was necessary to have this new format in the documentary because we were speaking about a very young people, teenagers, and the way they communicate, the way they express themselves, it's very related with what is showed in a movie, no? Like Instagram, TikTok, like all these media, no? And I wanted that to be reflected in the movie. In fact, the way I get to know that Maria, my niece, was pregnant, it was in Instagram, in a story of Instagram. This was the way I get to know that she was going to have a baby. So it was something like very present in their life, and I wanted to be also reflected in the documentary. And it was made in a very good way, thanks to the people, the team with I have been working to the people from TAI, the students of TAI, that made a great job in the montage and in the idea. And in my case, it was something necessary to have this new technologies format in it.
Thanks, Sara. And Eva?
I have finished now thinking. I chose film photography because I think it's nostalgic. I think you connect more with Consuelo because you know it's older woman, and I think the textures, everything, it makes you connect more. Just I don't know why it is, but and also it's a little bit warm. The film is a little bit warm, and I chose the more simplest. I don't know how to say the carrete. Wait. Like I don't know the thing you put in the camera, Okay, I chose the simplest one. I just wanted to, I didn't want to experiment too much, and because then maybe you get distracted. You're not in the story. And I think just film photography is enough to experiment with. And yes, I think also I got inspiration from a short film that I think the TAI is also like doing distribution or something has to do. It was a TFG that our teacher showed us that it's called Olores. I don't know, and I really liked it, and I said, oh, okay, so people really appreciate this type of short films. Okay, I want to do the same thing, but in my own way. And the first thing I thought it was like telling a story with time lapses, and just let the scenes happen. But with film photography, it was not. I was not able because of my budget. So I adapt that, and I think this story it is told better this way. I think it made me improve the device. So yeah, it's a mix of things.
Thanks, Eva. I think those work are really successful in terms of format, just fit the topic and the subjects really well. So really congratulations to both Eva and Sarah to bring this film to life.
Thank you.
I also would like to say congratulations to all the artists, because I couldn't see all of the movies, but some of them I could watch. I was really impressed about the quality of the movies, the way they treated the topics, and I was like really impressed.
Thank you. Yes, congratulations. Actually, congratulations to all artists, both Hong Kong and Madrid, for that. It is a really good program. Susanna, would you like to say something at the end of today's talk?
I just want to ask them, because I realize apart from Manuel, we are all women, and I would like to. I think this is very important, because it is in moving image and scene, and especially in filmmaking, not normally or traditionally, there are much more men working on that. So I would like to ask Sara and Eva about their approach as women to the filmmaking, and this is the first question, and second, how they think if they find some problems as because they are women filming.
Eva, do you want, or I go?
I don't mind this time.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I think I have not found serious problems, but my team, it's not their fault. It's like we are built, but tends to doubt more about my decisions sometimes. But because I have strong personality, I have made clear that I'm really sure about something, and maybe it goes wrong, but I'm really sure about something, and if it has to go wrong, it will go like that. But yes, and also I usually make humor things. Like I really like that, and I think that most men don't listen to us in this particular genre. Drama is starting, I think, but not. I don't know many filmmaker women that make comedy. Like not that many. They are really big, and 1, 2, 3 maybe. And I don't feel even me. I don't feel represented at all. So I think for this new generation, we need to we need to win a place there, and it's not going to be easy. But I have not found serious issues yet.
In my case, it's almost the same. I didn't find serious problems with me like filming or in this work. But yesterday I was in another meeting of women that who make movies, and I was watching the movies, and I was thinking that how real are like the stories that are made by women. No, and it's like I feel very connected with them, and the word I will say is like how real they are. No? So yes, I think in this case, still is like necessary to have these meetings or like these forums about movies made by women. Hopefully in the future will then be necessary, but in these days, I think still they are necessary to have them.
Yeah, and Angel, I'm very curious about how is the situation for young women filmmakers in Hong Kong now. How is a little bit? I don't know if you could just let us know something about that.
I think in terms of artists, like the situation is quite balanced. Like because artists always work solo or with really small teams, so they don't have to deal with like a very toxic environments like the film industry has. I would say the film industry, like there are more female directors and female filmmakers now, but I think it is more like historical in the industry. There has been more men, and like systematically it is improving, but it still has the influence. But in terms of artists or even like documentaries, I think with like smaller, more flexible crew, more flexible team, actually there is more freedom, and they don't have to like, okay, I have to fit in this field, I have to fit in this industry. They work as individuals. So yeah, I think and also female artists are more, have their own topics, they have their thing want to say, they have their topic they want to explore, and that is very unique to them. So I think like it is improving, it is quite positive right now.
Okay, thank you all for participating.
Thank you. So thank you. Thanks, Susanna. So today, and it is amazing to see this collaboration. To see the artworks from young artists from Madrid is really inspiring. Like when I received the artwork list, and I was really impressed. And like again, I was like to say congratulations. And the showcase at the School of Creative Media will last until the 15th November 2023. So I hope there will be more people. Thank you so much. And yeah, have a lovely Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.